The problem with paid games. So guys, back with a new video, and today I'm going to talk about the problem with paid games. Now, I know most games cost money and it might seem silly for me to make this video because duh, of course games cost money, but no, let me explain. Most multiplayer games nowadays are free and every single new game that comes out goes through the same cycle. Everyone's trying to replicate the rise in popularity of 2018 Fortnite. Companies are making similar games. Every new game is just your basic first-person shooter battle royale with characters from your favorite company's IP. For example, xdefiant from Ubisoft, Warzone from Call of Duty, Apex Legends from Respawn, which made Titanfall, or games with newer companies like royale from Hi-Res Studios, Fall Guys from Mediatonic, and worldboss.io from YouTubers Laserbeam and Fresh. All these games follow the same cycle. They come out, get a bunch of hype for 2 weeks, everyone plays and posts about them. After 2 weeks, the hype dies down and it seems like no one is talking about them anymore. Then 3 months later, the companies announce they're shutting down the servers. Sometimes they make a comeback and rebrand, like royale did. But after about a month, the cycle repeats. But this cycle is kind of different for paid games. For paid games, they get announced, people get excited until they read the game and the announcement trailer and learn that the game costs money. Sometimes it's $5, $10, $15, or even full $70. And this angers people. Why? Well, because people don't like paying money for games anymore. They're too used to games being free. And when they see a game with a price tag, even if it's $5, no one wants to buy it unless the game was played by a YouTuber or some streamer or got popular somehow. Sometimes games get popular years after their release, like Among Us for example. This kind of popularity spreads awareness, making the game popular. Then after the person buys the game they saw their favorite YouTuber play, they play it a couple of times and never touch it again. Kind of like Rust when it came to console. Never talked about again except by the loyal fans who still play the game. So this is why free games are probably what people desire. They know they're going to drop it and the only people who do stick around are the loyal fans who actually enjoy the game. And if this is a cycle and companies know this, they could always have an accessible free trial. But for a game that's not AAA, this isn't always the case. Matter of fact, every time a new game comes out, they're usually a beta but never a demo. It seems those kind of vanished. Now, some paid games don't get criticized as much, mostly because they're single player. A lot of the time, it's games like Hollow Knight, Undertale, or Stardew Valley, or maybe older but bigger games like Minecraft or Grand Theft Auto 5, with lots of replayability. But for newer single player games, unless they have a lot of replayability, like games you can speedrun, this isn't always the case. I guess since times are changing, we have to realize money doesn't grow on trees. Not everyone is willing to buy a paid game anymore without hearing anything about them. We don't all have $10, $25, or even $70 stored on our consoles just to play the game one time. And with that being said, what do you guys think of this video? What comments, statements, or questions do you have? Leave a comment down below and I'll surely read and respond to it. Thanks for watching and stay positive, guys.